On this video, I want to talk about how and why you would introduce yourself into a new group on social media. This is an important subject because sometimes it means that we are getting seen, and if we're going into a group that is important to us, we want to get seen in the right way. So, hi, I'm Lucy. I help female business builders to expand their team and then build their online skills. Finding the group, first of all, that you want to be part of is a process. But once you've found that group, introducing yourself into that group in the right way and understanding why you would do that and what that can lead to is one of those key things about being effective in that group. So they clearly can see your name. So you don't need to start out with your name, but you could start out with something that you really like, you really enjoy doing, a way that you like to be, and that is going to catch people's attention. Because if that's the same as they like and enjoy, they're going to carry on reading because they think, oh, this person is like me. And so they'll carry on reading at least the first 2 or 3 sentences. You could also add in there things that you don't particularly like, so that it's not all about the things that you do like, so that you've got that balance there. Then if you're going into a very specific group about, let's say, walking, for example, you're going to add something in that relates to the group so that you know it's going to relate to everybody, but it's the other things that you're going in and saying about yourself that are going to be slightly different. And the idea of going into a group really is to find people that you align with. Because if you're looking at connecting with those people and then bringing them into your team or bringing them on as a customer, they need to know who you are. Now, one of the things that you can do in a group is to do a search. So if you then start to do posts and responses to other people's questions, so let's say, for example, you're in the health or the makeup sphere, and that's your business, and you've gone into one of those groups and you're talking about how to apply some sort of makeup. And it's been a really interesting post and you've got some interaction. Now somebody wants to check you out because they're like, oh, this person really knows what they're talking about. I like the sound of them. I like the way they present themselves. Let me just find out a bit more about them. Now they could go across to your personal profile, or to find out more, they can type your name into the top of the group, into the search bar. And then when they click on search, all of the posts that you've done will come up. So if you've introduced yourself into that group, they will see a lot about you. So that's why you need to be very careful and mindful about what you're posting, because that will give them more background on you. Again, your likes, your dislikes, what you've done in the past, how you came into the business, perhaps, if it is a business group, or if it's, as I say, something like a walking group, when you really got serious about going for long walks and planning them out, and what kind of boots you're wearing, and all of these sorts of things. So you can look at that for yourself as well. If you like the sound of somebody in a group, you can search their name and find out more about them and see what they've posted. The other good thing about this is that if you are going into groups to find people and you want to get that introduction really off pat and really effective, go and check other people's introduction posts and see what you like and see what you don't like. See what you would add in, see what's effective, and use that kind of strategy, use that kind of an opener. Make sure it's not too long. A lot of people do very long posts and with all the words all together, and it's really hard to read. So make it as easy on the eye as possible, because you'll get more people reading it. And again, don't make it too long. There's loads and loads of stuff out there on social that people don't have time to read really, really long content unless they're specifically looking for that thing from that person. So I hope that helps you with going into groups. And it takes a long time sometimes to find the groups that you feel comfortable in. So kind of test a few out. And if you're in a specific area, so say like makeup or weight loss or utilities or whatever it is, Go into those kinds of groups and see if they're the right feel for you. See if is it all everybody just giving their links and spamming and hoping that everybody else is going to be interested, yawn, or is it actually people trying to help and giving information and sharing what their knowledge is? Those are the kind of groups I would suggest would be best for you, so that you can connect by giving replies and responses. You can also put up posts that are valuable for everybody. So that would be the best way to go into a group to be most effective. And remember that little search item for you to look for other people's posts so that you can get some idea of what you feel is a good way to introduce yourself into a group and what doesn't work. So I hope that helps and that you get value. And obviously you can click on some other links around, go to another subject on here, click on the next video, and I will see you soon. Have an awesome day.